Good morning, guys. Hey, it's Danielle with the Blessed Budget. We are closing out our May budget this weekend, obviously, because tomorrow is the last day of May. So we have we made some big moves in May. We have our totals for our payoff, for how much debt we paid off. And then I also have how much we've paid towards the one card that we're focused paying on. And then just a few other like savings, what we've done with savings. We have $100 and some odd that we have to figure out where that's gonna go today. And yeah, just kind of talk about what went well this month and what didn't go well. So let's get into it. All right, first with the exciting news. We paid a total after interest towards our debt for this month, $3,121.29. We paid a total of $2,900.26 to our Capital One card that we are focused paying off, which brings our grand total to $3,830. So $3,830 is what we've paid total on that card since the last week of April, bringing it down to $6,144 from $9,875. So super excited about that. Our Chase card, we kind of just maintained status quo. So we paid $5 down after interest. Our City card, we paid $167 down after interest. And our other Capital One card, we paid $21 down after interest. So two of those were kind of like status quo, trying to just maintain the balance while we flush everything else we can to our big payoff card. So that's super huge. That makes it our biggest payment that we've made to debt this year and for a long time. Obviously we had some things came up where we had extra money with money that we weren't expecting to get, and we got it, so that made for a huge payment. And then it was also a 5-pay month, so we had a little extra there. We also did not grocery shop like we normally do, so that was I would say one of our successes for the month of May was that we only grocery shopped out of necessity. I was trying to just spend $100 for the month, but that kind of went out the window. But I think overall we spent just right around $300-ish, and we normally spend about $800. So, an extra $500 that we were able to throw at debt that way too. So we tried, our failure for the month was that we tried 2 weeks of no spend, and we made it 9 days out of the 14. And yeah, so it wasn't a huge success. I felt like May's probably the wrong month to pick to do that. So we'll try it again and see how it goes. For our savings totals in our plan here, we finished 2 I Love the 90s challenges, so we have one more of those to do for June. We finished this short-term savings challenge, which is out of this book, and I will pick another one for June in a minute. And because we did have that extra money come in, we finished 2 earlier cash dashes, and then we started 2 more, with this one being the one that we finished. So we are gonna add up to see how much we have saved in the month of May. All right, so we had $144 for our cash dash that we already finished, and $230. And then we had for this cash dash $50. And then cash dash 2 that we're still working on had $60. Our dollar challenge had 35. Our $500 challenge has 60. We were able to put away $113 in there. Our 52 weeks, we put away $15 in there. And then our I Love the 90s challenge, we have 55. And then on top of that, we also have our summer savings game that we're doing. We have our amusement park one is completely funded. So that was an additional $60 that we saved. And we saved $40 and went and got ice cream. So those were kind of outliners on the whole thing. But I am going to include the amusement park in my total for the month. And we still have some of those challenges going, so. For the month, we saved $762. Whoop, whoop, go us. So by doing the stupid challenges that keep me accountable, that keep my spending under control, it has really paid off. Last month, we saved $422 in April, and in March, we saved $430. So it's pretty good progress. I'm pretty happy with it. So we will unstuff our Cash Stash 1 that we have finished, the dollar challenge that we finished, and the I Love the 90s, and reset for June. So we will have a total of $140 that we need to decide where that's going to go. So, all right. I am going to move the camera, and we're going to maybe move the camera in a minute. I'm going to talk about, let's pick a new challenge for the month of June. June is going to be a little bit of a challenge on its own because we are going on a missions trip to Toronto. My son that is 16 and I will be going to that. And my husband is so he won't be working weekends so that he can be home with the other kids. And I know that this month we made like a ton of huge, big progress. And so I think just knowing next month is not going to seem as productive because we were able to do so much this month. I mean, really, if you look at it, like, what is that? Almost $4,000 that we put towards debt plus savings. That's insane. So, yeah, I know it's just going to be a little bit different for June, but it's okay. We can, ooh, this one's fun. Save $4. $3. So we're gonna pick a small one. I think that ooh, I like this. Okay. It's only 25. Wanted a little bit more than 25, but that's okay. We'll do this one and see what happens. If we go through it really quickly, then we'll just pick a different one just to work on. Okay, so it says, spell your way to saving, scratch off a letter each time you save the corresponding dollar amount. And then at the bottom, it has a dollar amount. So that will be our challenge for June. And I also need to reset our binder. So I will do a June plan with me. I actually ordered some new stickers and I'm waiting for those to arrive. So I will do that. I'm gonna stick this one. I'm just trying to make my planner more like functional for things that we actually use, but I also like to keep track of where, things that progress we've made. And yeah, I think that is where we are at for the end of June. So I don't really know where that $144 is going to go. $140. I could probably put it in dental and be done with that. I don't really know. Everything feels kind of like good right now because I feel like we did make so much progress. I think dentist appointments for each kid are, I think we need a total of $395 for the kids. My son that's turning 16 now gets bumped up to adult pricing, so that's a bummer. So if we put it into dental, we have $200 in dental right now. We would need $55, so it would be funded by the end of probably like by the middle of June. And they have appointments in July and August. So it could go there. We could put some in fun. We're gonna have my nieces for a week, so we could put it there. We could put it in birthday. I'm $125 from birthday, so I could just put that in birthday and then take $20 or whatever, $15 and put it into fun. The other place it would be really beneficial is probably school supplies. So if we put it in birthdays, then we don't have to put any more money away in birthdays, because my birthday's in September and what we just saved for the kids is. So that would be enough for, we would take that one off, which would free up $25 a week to put towards something else. I have holiday, which Father's Day is coming, and I have $60 in there. We kind of planned a nice meal like my husband would like to have. And let's be real, I stuck a Christmas present of his under our bed and couldn't find it. And then I cleaned my room like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I found it. So he's gonna get that for Father's Day. So I really don't know that we're gonna spend too much for Father's Day on that. 4th of July, we're not big 4th of July. Like we don't do fireworks or anything like that. So I'm just trying to think of what other holidays. It probably will just keep rolling it over until like Thanksgiving and Christmas. But yeah, so it's really a debate between school supplies and birthdays. So I could split the difference, put some in each. Or I don't know. I'll probably have to call my husband and see what he thinks is the best. I haven't bought any school curriculum for next year because we're still working through the summer. We'll finish up our Becca 3rd grade. So and then we'll probably take the month of September off. That's kind of what we do. And then start in October for class. So I have time before I have to buy curriculum. But yeah, so I'll figure that out. Stay tuned. I also will, I didn't go over any of our other goals that we had. So our goal, one of our goals for May was to pay our Capital One under $7,000. We smashed that, smashed it. We are at $6,044. So 2 no spend weeks, didn't do so hot on that. Like I said, I think we spent we did no spend 9 out of 14 days. And the $100 groceries did not work out. I did finish my spring classes in college and got all A's, so that was cool. I did register for summer classes, and we did sell some things. So we have somebody that's coming this weekend to get a stainless steel sink that we had, like a 3-bay stainless steel sink. So they are coming, so that'll be an extra $100 that we will have. And then on TikTok, I had gained 2,400 followers, and I'm almost at like 62,000 or 6,200. And I started this month with 0. Like, we just started it. So, so if you're watching this and you're on TikTok, thank you. If you're watching this and you're not on or you haven't followed me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. But that was huge. So I don't really know what I'm doing with that, but I'm just trying to figure it out. So that was our other goal that we had for the month of May. So yeah, well, you guys, let me know how your month went. Tell me in the comments below about what worked well for you this month, what didn't go well for you, what successes you had, what struggles you had. Our car has been a struggle all month long. I mean, I think the reality of, like, we would put money into the car fund and then we would be spending it right back out. So I'm thankful we had it, but it still is annoying when that happens. But yeah, so if you guys let me know in the comments below what worked well, what didn't go well, and I'm gonna cut this video and I'm gonna color in my bubbles, my little balloons, and I'll put that at the end of the video so you can watch my debt payoff. I hope you guys have a great weekend.